more swagger in the style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. Hey, 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 Lady Bill.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Miami Marlins.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Miami Marlins.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill, Sandy Alcantara.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
And now,
leading off
Luis
the
Robert
afternoon
Jr.
for the White Sox, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Swung on, belted. Sanchez going back on it, gone way up into the upper deck. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Going to count 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now Yohan Moncada. Out to short. Edwards whips it to first on the run. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Most of the time, first basemen make those picks in the dirt look pretty easy, but that was a tough one on his backhand side right there. He got his glove down and gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick in the pocket. So, unfortunately, his teammate gets tagged with an error.
Man at first, nobody out. Jose Abreu up to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Alcantara, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Moncada on at first, nobody out. And that misses. And that is ball one. Popped up. Wagaman. And out number one on the grab. And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his major league debut. Juan Escobar. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. And he can't come up with it. There's one.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get two. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least one.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, number 8.
So 2 outs
Yandy
with runners on the corners. And here is Yandy Diaz. Out in front and foul to the left side. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They get the force. They limit the damage here. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Today's starting pitcher, Carlos Escobar. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Bottom of the first. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Batting 3rd.
2 down, base is empty. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Robert hauls it in to end the inning. Top of the second, Yasmani Grandal up to hit.
Yasmani
Grandal in his 13th season, 36 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Alcantara back to work. Gets under it and pops it up. Norby makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Roberts.
back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. He's already homered in this game. Out to short. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the White Sox. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norton. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Up and in, and a count 2-1. And that is out of play. Out towards right center field. Garcia makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
And now here is Jonah Bride.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine. But he sure makes the transition look easy.
The 0-2. He goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just to point it back.
And now the rookie second baseman, Eric Wagaman. Line drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Dane Myers stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
No balls,
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. The run comes in from second, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short to the baseball, and he was thinking triple right out of the box.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the White Sox 3 and the Marlins 1. On to the third inning. Here is Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
Swing and a ground ball. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Jose Abreu now at the plate. Flied out his first time.
Abreu.
To the right side. Wagaman fires over to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
The batter,
two down, bases empty.
Shortstop.
And up next for Chicago, Juan Escobar. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. Out to short, Edwards. Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the bottom of the third, and the batter now, Liam Hicks. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And the slider just misses. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2 the count.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Man, it's almost unfair that he can just pull that knuckleball out of his pocket and float it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
Well struck right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first, heading for two. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Konai batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Sanchez up to third on the wild pitch.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
Just missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Had him way out in front of the knuckleball there. That thing just floats and dances to the plate. As a hitter, it kind of feels like it'll never get there. You've got to try to find a way to stay on that back leg. And
he's got it, and that'll end the inning. One left for Miami, and they still trail it here 3-1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Hard hit left side. Handles, throws to first. One up, one down. Yandy Diaz digs in now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swings here and blasts one left field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. So man aboard, Jose Iglesias. The next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, could be two. Edwards over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 so far. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. Iglesias, the runner at first with two gone. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Runner on the goal. Pitch outside.
No strike.
Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Ready to go.
Lead
Bottom
up for the Marlins.
And now
The third
Connor
baseman,
Norby.
Connor Norby.
That misses. 1-0. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Headed towards the corner. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. One down.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman,
Jonah Bride getting ready to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And a foul ball. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss and a knuckler down in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
I mean, trying to hit that pitch immediately after seeing a good fastball on the pitch before. Just a brutal task, man. I don't envy this at all. You almost have to sit fastball and hope you get one you can put in place so you don't have to deal with the potential of seeing the knuckleball with 2 strikes.
That's off the mark. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's got his second double of the game.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Myers stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In the dirt, now 2-0.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Robert under it. Misses the catch. 1 run across. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Two outs.
Ball.
Myers on third with 2 out. Fouled off down the right side. Battling here as he fouls it away. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Alcantara back to work. ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Now
Luis Robert now.
Luis Robert.
First pitch misses. 1 out, bases empty. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Ball,
Clearly, he was sitting on a
strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault
Ball
him for
2.
his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2
2 balls,
strikes.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. This one looks like trouble. Alvarez around second. And that's a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Jose Abreu steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. Now a fly ball to right center. It falls in, and that's a knock. Runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, a huge 2
Now
RBI swing of the bat right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Marlins.
on here, Declan
Number
Cronin.
51.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
So runner at second, 2 down. Escobar will hit next. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And a big swing and a
1's
miss.
the count.
That
That's a
misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1. That's ball 2.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And a strike. Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Got him. Getting over on the strikeout. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now, Liam Hicks.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Called strike three. The knuckleball buckled his knees.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not give into that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
Sanchez in the box again. Takes a strike. On the ground, right side. Iglesias. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over and got the ground ball.
Conine in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
This one in the air. Moncada makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back here in Miami, top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia, and that's in the dirt. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ronnie Enriquez up and loosening in the pen. Martinez also getting ready. He was late there. Strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Grounds 1 to short. Over to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And next to hit for the Sox, Yandy Diaz. Line drive. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter number 13,
Jose Iglesias steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Iglesias.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Yasmani Grandal steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Wagaman to second. That's 1. Over to first. Safe.
That promise you, they're guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now at the plate, Luis Robert Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now on an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Slider got him for strike 3. So they pick up a run. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That one missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now here is Connor Norby. In the air, right side. Garcia settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Jonah Bride. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going on.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's a strike. 1 and 2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ronnie Enriquez.
Ronnie Enriquez.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Digging in, Yoan Moncada. And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
First and second, no outs. So now it's the White Sox DH, Jose Abreu. Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. Alvarez on second. Moncada at first with no outs. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now the shortstop, Juan Escobar. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
That one drilled left field. Stretches out and holds it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And Garcia is out. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Base knock center field. Abreu around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle
inside.
so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that's this one swung on and hit well, way back there, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. So man aboard, and now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a miss at 100. No chance.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. When you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And ball 1.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now the count is even. Runner at second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Finishes it off with the tag to end the inning. Marlins leave 1, and it's still 8. We're at the top of the 8th. Now, Jose Iglesias. Enriquez back to work. Swings through that.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And he deals. It's softly on the ground to third, and it goes just foul. That one in the dirt. 1 and 2 to count. Out to short. Edwards fires to first on the run. In time. Got him.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
That's towards center. Taylor hauls it in for the out.
Now batting,
Luis
the
Robert
center
Jr.
fielder, Luis
steps to the plate for the White
Robert.
Sox. Headed towards the corner. Sanchez makes the grab on the run. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jesus Sanchez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hard hit right side. Diaz takes it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Conine batting with one down takes a strike. The White Sox up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed.
Well, he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
That's outside. 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is even, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a base hit into right center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Now it's going to be Xavier Edwards. And that drops in for a strike. There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Now batting, third baseman, Connor.
And at the plate for Miami, Connor Norby. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
That's inside. That one is absolutely belted, and no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. Coming home. He will score.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. And that misses. Ball 1. On the ground to short, Escobar. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Seth Martinez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And first offering is fouled off. Now he breaks his bat. Norby on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, a tremendous stop there, but it looked like he had a little trouble getting off the throw as quickly as he would have liked. Had to get something on it to beat the runner.
That one fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Jose Abreu. And first offering is fouled off. And Abreu swings through that one.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nothing doing for the bottom 9. Now it's the second baseman, Eric Wagaman. So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Aroldis Chapman.
And there's a foul ball.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Myers stands in now and watches strike 1. Upstairs. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there are 2 outs. Michael A. Taylor, the next up for the Marlins. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And there's a ball. And another ball.
2-0.
On the ground. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Lo que te espera, arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus cheras hacen fila, son una bandida, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila, liche la valija, más el edit, mi foto tiene fija, las babies en los números se fijan, los bolsillos